is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Cleveland Browns and the San Francisco 49ers. Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Faking the give, now Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Off of play action, it's Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. On the move past the 40. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Watson off play action. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. And it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 4th down, Watson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw, Purdy. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Purdy now to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Warner. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and it usually means sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 35 yards. And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Browns drive about to get started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that worked. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. On the move past the 40, down the right sideline. Touchdown,
I knew I should never got off his
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. At home, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Purdy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Purdy. Able to haul it in as Kittle. Touchdown, George Kittle. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. The Browns drive about to get started. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't get there. He's stopped a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Powers through it. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays, as we just saw there.
Purdy looking to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Purdy. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Throw left side. McCaffrey's
Supposed to
got
break
it.
that, boy.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. On 4th down, here's Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
On 2nd and 15 now, Purdy. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards. So tough to cover a big tight end like that.
It changes the chalk, as one of my coaches like to say, meaning the normal things don't apply.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
This shit been aggravating.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. And that is Ayuk complete. Touchdown, 49ers. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. On 1st down, Watson. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage were so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that is taken in by Njoku. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. On first down, it's Watson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, 29 yards. And the Browns get a bit closer. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Purdy, rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Come on. How you miss that kick, bro?
It's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A bit more of a somber tone here as they take the field after throwing that pick six. But, Charles, the bottom line is they still have the lead. They're still in the driver's seat.
You're right about that, and let's face it, when you throw a pick six, it's demoralizing. But when you look over the scoreboard and realize you still have the lead, you kind of put that wry smile on your face and say, okay, let's just shake it off and start over again.
I hate
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's gonna do all that bullshit. I do not want him to fuck.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Purdy, man open. That's Ray McLeod. Finding space at the 40. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
No.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On first down, Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold.
And he's taken down.
This shit is
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
This shit aggravating.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
I hate adapting to that shit. Shit take too much. So we gonna go for it. If we get it, we get it. We don't, we don't. Now this more like it.
Purdy on 4th down.
That's more like it.
This is caught inside the 15.
Hey.
Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 43
Blitz aggravating, bro.
And the 49ers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. Now a hit.
Good shit, boy.
And now this is scooped up by
Good way to wrap the game up.
and his guys will take.
This shit over with.
The 25-yard line.
Alright, let's go. We're about to do it. Oh.
Nice show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Oh, dead, bro. This shit aggravated, dog. Fuck it. That ain't bad.
Up the gun, McCaffrey.
Yeah.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders.
Boy, you was there.
Let me tell you, if you're a running back,
We wanted them. You were there, boy.
have a little vision and find some space.
He's under pressure throwing trash.
First play of the drive there. Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
There we go.
And the grab by Croft.
Hey!
Touchdown! Tyler Croft for 21 yards away. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Gold with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points.
I'm glad I didn't have to adapt to that shit. That shit aggravating.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Honestly, y'all niggas be expecting to win. You just blitzing the whole game. Come on, bro.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Browns drive about to get started. For this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace. He's got a man.
Damn, I thought you was on the backside. I'm thinking you gonna jump for that hole.
Before being taken down.
Got my whole point chasing the guy down.
Watson.
I don't care about that.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, he dropped it.
He gonna drop
That's
that.
pretty
He gonna
indicative
drop
of the way
that.
this one's gone. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson.
Good pick.
He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Gibson.
To the house. To the house. To the house. To the house.
The 30. 10.
Oh, you got caught, boy. You trash. That boy duty.
Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, 49ers.
Bro, this nigga with him blitz the whole game.
And the Niners up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Gould able to tack on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Browns drive about to get started. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into the next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Back-to-back good plays.
Bruh,
on the move
I cannot get on the nigga I want to get on.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. Throwing on third down, Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll run with Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll try again with Chubb. And he takes this one in for the Browns score. Nick Chubb taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you know. So they can continue to play loose, pick out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.